everybody. I am at a flip checking on some things with an investor client, and I just had a question pop up for probably the fourth time in the last couple of weeks. Property goes under contract. You're a brand new home buyer. You look at it, you say, oh, it's not available. I don't have a shot, right? Let's move on. My response to that is no, stop. You do still have a shot. So it's not uncommon, especially in this super wild time in real estate, for somebody to place a property under contract simply to convince the seller to take it off the market. Then they later walk away. It usually doesn't mean that there's anything catastrophically wrong with the property. Sorry, sneeze. So a couple other scenarios. Often cash investors will place properties under contract and then change their plans within a week or so. There's 10 different reasons that might happen, if not more. We can talk about that offline if you're curious about that. Sometimes a lender can no longer approve a property for financing, or the buyer no longer qualifies for the loan. In that case, a property might become available again, like well into the contract period, closer to the closing date, sometimes even after the closing date if it's been extended to try to give them some time to get it together. I have great relationships with North Georgia Realtors, and I think it's really important to continue to follow up on those properties if you think that that's the right home or lot or piece of land for you. So let me know. What about backup offers? I'm super glad you asked. In the state of Georgia, you can only have one binding backup contingency exhibit in place. That means that you've submitted your offer plus one additional document that says this is the backup contingency, and the seller can either hang on to it and sign it before it expires, they can sign it and send it back to you right away, or they cannot respond at all. But sometimes agents who don't realize how this works in the state of Georgia will kind of tip their hand to you by saying we already have backup offers, or we've received multiple backup offers. What's true there is that they've received multiple additional offers. They are not legally binding backup contingencies, because in the state of Georgia, you can only have one of those. So that is the easiest way in to be the number 2 contract on that house, is to submit correctly that backup contingency. I use that method all the time. I probably closed almost half of my deals in 2021 using that method, because I encouraged my buyers not to give up hope when they found a house that they liked and it went under contract. We stayed the course. We submitted that backup contingency. I followed up. I have great relationships with the agents. That is super important. And we can get things done that way sometimes. So again, if you find a home that you like and it's under contract, don't give up. There's lots of different strategies that we can use to still try to get you into that house. And we also don't have to stop looking while we're waiting on that house to play out. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. Bye.